Good morning, class. I hope all are healthy and fine at home. Today, I will continue with Lesson 10 Comparison of Adjectives, where we had studied about what are adjectives and their degree of comparison. Let us continue with the comparison of adjectives and we will learn the rules of changing the spellings from positive to comparative and superlative degrees. Let's revise. There are three degrees of comparison of adjectives: the positive degree, the comparative degree, and the highest form of degree is the superlative degree. Let's define them, and by using few examples, it will be easy to understand them. The first one is the positive degree. The positive degree is used to refer to one object, person, or place without making any comparison. So, students, whenever the positive degree will be used, there won't be any comparison with any other person, place, or an object. Let's take an example. She has a big house, where in this picture you can see there is a picture of a house and there is no comparison with any other house. So when you write big, it is only denoting to one object only. So it's a positive degree of adjective. The second form of an adjective is the comparative degree. The comparative degree refers to a greater degree of an adjective as compared to the positive degree. Students, you simply understand that this comparative degree is used to compare two objects or two people or two places. Let's take an example. It is seen in this picture that there are two houses and it's written, her house is bigger than my house. Here we are comparing two houses. One house is bigger than the other. So, the word bigger is the comparative degree of an adjective here. Let's take the third degree of comparison here. It's the superlative degree. The superlative degree refers to the greatest degree of adjective. It means that it is used to compare more than two objects, two people, or places. So it is the highest form of adjective, students, and its name is superlative degree of adjective. So, students, it is meant that when you are comparing more than two objects or two people or two places together, it comes under the superlative degree of the adjective. Let's take an example here. His house is the biggest of all. Here the word the biggest is the superlative degree of adjectives. As you all know the definition now, the superlative degree is used to compare more than two objects or two people or two places. So, by the definition, it is understood the biggest house which is greater in size is a superlative degree. For understanding the change of spellings from positive degree into the comparative and superlative degrees, there are few rules to be followed as given. Number 1, we add er and est to most one or two syllable words that end in consonants. For example, when you write dull, D-U-L-L, the last two syllables, you can see it's consonant. So we have to add in comparative ER and in the superlative EST. So it would become dull, duller, and dullest. Second, when the positive degree ends in E, so we have to add only R and ST to the adjective. Like for example, large, spelling is L-A-R-G-E. You can see the last alphabet is E. Simply, you have to add R to the comparative, and in the superlative, you are adding ST. So it's large, larger, and largest. Third, when the positive degree ends in consonant plus Y, we drop the Y and add IER to the comparative and IEST to the superlative degree. For example, the word lucky, L-U-C-K-Y. You can see the last two alphabets, both are consonants, but at the end, the last is the consonant Y. So we have to drop Y and then add IER to the comparative, and superlative we will add IEST. So it will become lucky, luckier, and luckiest. Luckier, L-U-C-K-I-E-R, and luckiest, L-U-C-K-I-E-S-T. Luckiest. Fourth rule, when the positive degree is a word of one syllable that ends in vowel plus consonant, then we double the ending consonant and then add ER to the comparative and EST to the superlative. Just let us understand it with the help of an example. The word is red, R-E-D. Here, E is a vowel and D is a consonant. So the rule goes that we have to double the consonant, that is, we have to double the consonant D and then add ER and EST to the superlative. Let us read red, R-E-D, red, positive degree, R-E-D-D-E-R. Here I have doubled the consonant. You can see that. So it will become the comparative degree of the word red, and the superlative degree is R-E-D-D-E-S-T. I have doubled the consonant and added EST at the end. So it will be red, redder, and reddest. Fifth rule is when the positive degree is a long word, that is, it's a word of two or more syllables. What we do? We add more and most before the adjective to form its comparative and superlative degrees. What you have to do simply? You have to simply add more to the comparative and most to the superlative degrees. You don't have to change anything and you don't have to add any R or ST or ER or EST. You only have to add more and most to the comparative and superlative degrees. So example, the word is useful and its comparative will be more useful and superlative will be most useful. There is an exceptional case that doesn't follow any of the rules discussed before. So it goes like this. There are some adjectives that do not form the comparatives and superlatives. They don't change their forms from their positives. So they are known as irregular degrees of comparison. The whole spelling gets changed. You don't have to add any ER or EST, or you don't have to add IER or IEST. Simply the word form gets changed. For example, when you write good, G-O-O-D, good, it's a positive degree. What are the comparative and superlative degrees of the word good? It becomes better and best. Better is the comparative degree and best is the superlative degree of the positive good. I hope you have understood the rules to change the spellings from positive to the comparative and superlative degrees. Please go through it and please solve exercise 2 of page number 44 in your grammar book. Revise it. Please do in the book as well as in copy. Have a good day, students. Thank you.